Good happy Tuesday afternoon. I'm Riley King and welcome to your Tuesday afternoon edition of WRMK News 12. We have a lot of news to get to this afternoon, so let's get started right now. First up, weather. High volume of air travels create delays along the East Coast. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
Keep It Quilted means you keep it the best. 3 layers of plush comfort you can see and feel. Keep It Quilted.
This is diverting to Syracuse, New York.
This stubborn, dense fog is the reason. Visibility so impaired that an American and a Southwest flight tried to land twice and then had to divert. The story is similar for travelers trying to get out of Manchester, too.
And I got another text on the way to the airport. My flight on December 26th from Manchester now departs at 11:07. Sorry for the delay. But now I think it's actually delayed even more.
The dreaded delay, inevitable perhaps on one of the busiest travel days of the season.
The one that's actually flying at 35,000 feet right now, which will actually be here in 58 minutes.
The people on this plane were due to arrive 12 hours later than scheduled, but now are in Syracuse because of that fog. A long night just got longer. Jacob Brady says his job as a wheelchair attendant is to ease the way.
Talking to people, making their day brighter, and make sure they get to their next destination safely, and get them up and make sure they give them a day.
People checking into their Southwest flight learn it will be at least 25 minutes later taking off. Flight delays inspire a universal worry about luggage.
Delay. Hope my bag gets there.
We hope her bag gets there, too. The standard advice applies today. Pack your patience, check your flight before you leave for the airport. Delays are likely today. TSA lines will likely be long as well. Buckle up and have a safe flight. We're live at the Manchester-Boston Regional Airport. Amy Cavino, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. $1 million Powerball tickets sold in Nashua. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
While no one hit last night's Powerball jackpot, someone in Nashua had a very Merry Christmas. A $1 million ticket was sold at Nashua Convenience on Main Dunstable Road. This lucky player matched all 5 winning numbers of 5, 12, 20, 24, and 29, but not the Powerball of 4. Meanwhile, the Powerball jackpot now sits at $685 million. The next drawing is Wednesday night. $1 million isn't bad, though.
Wow. Conditions worsen for civilians in Gaza, while calls to end the war go nowhere. Let's take a listen to that report from CBS News.
A new proposal from Egypt to end the war between Israel and Hamas is not getting much traction. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told troops in northern Gaza, quote, "We will not stop," while Hamas leaders say they will not negotiate until there's an end to Israeli aggression. Meanwhile, conditions are worsening for civilians in Gaza, including the territory's Christian population. MTS Tayeb reports from Bethlehem in the West Bank.
Outside Al-Quds Hospital, Gaza's second largest, a wasteland. This is one of the first looks inside since it stopped functioning last month, following a weeks-long siege by Israeli tank units. After nearly 3 months of war, and all of Gaza's hospitals have either been bombed out of use or now just barely operate. This one is at breaking point following Israel's Christmas Eve airstrikes on the Maghazi refugee camp, which killed at least 100 Palestinians, according to the Hamas-run Ministry of Health, in what's being described as one of the deadliest Israeli assaults since fighting began. The grief here is unbearable. Israel's military said it was reviewing the incident. For Gaza's small Christian community, one of the world's oldest, it's a struggle just to survive. Two women, 81-year-old Nahida Khalil Antoun and her 50-year-old daughter Summer, were shot dead by an Israeli sniper over a week ago in a churchyard they were sheltering in. In Bethlehem, we met Nahida's grandson, Jawdat. I don't know what she did to deserve this, he says. She was just an innocent old lady.
It's Christmas. How are you feeling today?
We are all sad, anxious, and full of worry, he says. They are trapped and under siege without food or water. There is nothing to celebrate. For CBS Mornings, Imtiaz Tayyab, Bethlehem.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And we are going to switch gears now, and let's go into your weather. And here's a look at your weather right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Riley King, and welcome to Riley's Kingdom of Weather, right here on WRMK News 12. Let's get started right now. Weather right now is fog, 42 degrees. Feels like 42 degrees out there. Expect dry conditions for the next 6 hours. The weather for today, cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy. This afternoon, high 46 degrees, winds light and variable. And that is your weather for today and this afternoon. And that does it for this edition of Riley's Kingdom of Weather right here on WRMK News 12. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great afternoon and goodbye. Okay, and there you go on that weather. And that does it for this edition of your afternoon newscast right here on WRMK News 12. Thank you for watching and have a great afternoon and goodbye.